So in this video, we're going to talk about why a personal CRM is one of the best, most important tools for your network, and a very quick overview about how and why you're going to use it. Now, I've built now 3 relationship-oriented CRMs, the most recent being Relatable. I've also written a book, Success in Your Sphere, all about building and maintaining relationships. And over the past 10 years, I've personally worked with thousands of professionals in order to help them more effectively maintain and nurture relationships. Now, I know networking has this sleazy thing, and therefore, when you think about a CRM, it's used as something to blast your network or to just try and drive sales. When I think about network, I think about a set of trusted relationships, the people that you proactively want to put time and attention and care into maintaining touch with. So if you choose to therefore put time and intention into building and maintaining a set of authentic relationships over a long period of time, a CRM will be one of your primary tools. Now, a CRM stands for a customer relationship manager. And the thing is, these aren't necessarily customers, right? You can think about these as trusted relationships, but listen, I've spent a lot of time debating, do we call what we build a CRM or not? And to the general space of business contact managers is called CRM. Now, most CRMs, when you think of the ones out there, you think of Salesforce or HubSpot or smaller ones like Pipedrive. Most CRMs are sales oriented. Now, that's well and good. And if you're trying to manage a transactional sales process, right? Something that helps you and your team and company go from cold leads all the way to closed business, those are really useful. But remember, transactions tend to follow a line. You're trying to get from one end of the transaction to the other. But when you're maintaining relationships, your network over a long period of time, it kind of resembles a whirlpool, right? You don't want to just, once someone becomes a customer, say, cool, check, don't need to maintain touch with them anymore. Instead, remember, past clients can become repeat buyers. They can refer you business. When you meet someone, they may not be ready to buy or transact now or if ever, and they may not be looking for a transaction, right? They may be someone who is trying to give you advice, be someone who sends you referrals to other customers. They may be someone you hire. So therefore, a CRM that is helping you maintain relationships will work differently than something that is just focused on a transaction. So therefore, it's important to find and think about something that will help you track and maintain relationships and not transactions. Now, there are a number of different CRMs that are purpose-built for relationships. As I record this video, a few of the ones out there is Clay, there's Dex, there's Folk, and then of course there's my CRM Relatable, which is built on everything I have known and thought about when it comes to helping and building, maintain relationships. Now, depending on the industry you're in, there might be very specific CRMs, but remember, the important thing is to think about, yes, I care about managing transactions and I want to make sure I have a tool for that, but I also care about relationships. And maybe that's the same tool and maybe that's a different tool. And this is something I guide people with all the time. The most effective CRM is the one that you actually use. Case in point, when people would come to me years ago at trade shows, when we are showing off my prior CRM Contactually, people come to me saying, hey, can you tell me a little bit more about this? I'm using the CRM, I'm happy, and I just want to know the differences. And honestly, I usually say around the spot, well, honestly, I don't think you should switch because it is so hard to get into the habit of routinely using a CRM that it may not be worth the switching costs. Or even if it were worth the switching costs, if what you have worked, why invest the time and effort in making that switch? It's really important, as I have stressed, is that it's important to choose a CRM that works for you, not someone that works for someone else in your industry that someone mentioned on social media. Listen, try them all, but at the end of the day, the best CRM is the one that really truly works for you, that can fit into your workflow, that thinks the way you think. Try them all and settle on it. I find for a lot of people, again, like a simple spreadsheet works great. Or if they spend their time in Notion or Trello, then maybe just a Trello board is perfect for them. So once you do that, then there are a few things that you want to do in order to make the most of your CRM. Now, we have videos and I have a whole online course that goes much more in depth on this, but let's kind of give like the cliff notes of what you want to get started. So step one, get all of your contacts in there. Now remember, there used to be a point in time where, you had a very simple Rolodex and you were manually writing down the contacts because you were only talking to them via phone. Let's face it, nowadays you've got 3 different email accounts, you've got 4 calendar accounts, you've got people that you only talk to on WhatsApp, then LinkedIn connections and Facebook connections, and people who mainly only seem to respond via text message. So for starters, you want your CRM to reflect everyone that you are engaging with. Right? So get all of your contacts in there. Now, a good CRM like Relatable will help you dedupe it and help you find that person you're texting with is also the same person that you've been emailing with on this email address over here, and this is their personal email address, and here's their mailing address. You can want a CRM that can help you dedupe all of that to give you a consistent view of a person. Then set up a structure that works for you. There's a lot of thought into that. The simplest way, and again, we have a whole series of videos that you can watch around how to structure your database because it does really matter, but it can be something as simple as past clients and potential clients, or my sphere of influence or referral partners. It could also be just people I love, then people I like, and then people I know. That's actually my preferred way of organizing. So once you have your contacts in one place and then set up some kind of way to structure which relationship matter more, then keep it updated regularly. So this can be as simple as every day go and update 1 or 2 contacts, or on a weekly basis, just think about who you met with over the past week and are there any relevant notes or changes that I need to make in my CRM. But it's important to build a consistent behavior around this. So again, we have another video on that. And then once you've done that, use it to find people for a particular use case. So again, you could be traveling to Austin, Texas. Okay, great. Who are the people I like in Austin, Texas? Someone is looking for an introduction to a loan officer or an accountant or a lawyer. Who are the people I know that are lawyers that I could connect them with? So again, having a well-organized CRM makes it very easy for you to identify those people versus click through everyone who you've ever connected with on LinkedIn. And then you can also use it to resurface people. You could rely on a CRM to resurface people because it detected job change, or maybe it found some news on them. Maybe it's their birthday or anniversary that you logged in there, and so it's reminding you, hey, their birthday is coming up tomorrow. Or simply, it's just been a while. If your CRM is tracking all of your communications with someone, it can also therefore identify who isn't showing up on that list. Yes, there's a lot of people who you're talking to today or this week, but did you know that there is a past client that you haven't spoken to in 2 months? Now let's face it, there are a lot of people that we forget to stay in touch with through no fault of our own, it's just been a while. And so a CRM can help you resurface people. So remember, finding a personal CRM can be a really important tool in your arsenal if you're trying to authentically cultivate relationships that matter. And as part of that whole authenticity, it's a matter of finding the relationships that work really well for you. I hope you found this valuable. We go really deep on each of these topics. We have a book, Success in Your Sphere. I have an online course. There are many different tools available to help you build and maintain authentic relationships. That's what I'm really passionate about. If there are other topics that you would love us to cover, post a comment. If you hated this video, of course, post a comment too. I'd love to hear how we can make it better. Have an awesome, awesome day.